Now this is Udom's sister at her loom. You'll notice that she sits underneath her house. Her house is up on stilts, and here is her loom. She has really a very primitive loom, but very effective. You will notice that she throws the bobbin by hand. I don't know how long it takes to do all this. And here Kay displays the threads. You got to bear in mind all these threads have been dyed by hand, have been processed by hand. You can see this is quite a primitive loom, and that's the way that the thread hangs. It seems to be in a very haphazard manner, but the end result is really very beautiful. Each thread just seems to be twisted around rather than tied. I don't know what keeps it from coming apart.
Oh, she's gonna do some. Oh, can she do in the sunshine? Yeah, in the sunshine.
The lady on the right is Udom's sister. Now this is Udom, and she has a chain of pure gold around her neck, and the lady next to her is named Pawn, and she was a good friend of Udom's and was also a maid at Udom. This is Pawn. And here's the final result. All of this pattern is woven in this gigantic piece of silk. And I bought this piece of silk and gave it to my mother. She is going to have a dress made out of it. Ordinarily, the material would be made for skirts, such as that Udom's sister is wearing there. Of course, it would be for very special occasions to be worn in the temple. Now here you see the raw silk. Well, actually, this is the raw silk, and then she processes it and dyes it, and she uses this wheel to make the bobbins.
Okay, this is moving. This is moving, so I wanted to did you weave now?
Now this bobbin is placed inside of that little holder that she slides back and forth through the loom.
Okay, move it, finger.
It really wasn't quite clear to me what this is used for, but she seems to be unwinding the bobbins on this mechanism. Notice that all of these items are handmade and usually of bamboo and very crude materials. And this is the lady with the portable restaurant. She came by selling some sort of dish, and she moves on out. The city of Khon Kaen is a pretty good-sized city, but Udom lives right on the outskirts of the city in a little village. And this is their crazy-looking dog. Get a load of this dog in the rear view. This is Thailand's answer to Charlie Brown. This poor little kid never could get that kite to go.
This is where you can see where the pattern goes one into the other.
Hold it still on there.
This is right across the street. This lady is doing her washing. As always, the kids were fascinated with my movie camera and the impressive paraphernalia, and they followed me everywhere I went. This is Udom's niece, and she just was intrigued with Kay Himmler, the USO director, and she just held on to Kay wherever she went. Here's Udom's son. And this is Udom's mother. She also weaves. This is a plant similar to the one we have in Louisiana. It's a bashful weed. Notice how it responds to touch and folds up. Udom's house is not yet finished. These pictures were taken during the monsoon rainy season. You can see how the lush tropical growth surrounds Udom's house. Now, I don't know exactly what this thing is. I've never seen it before, but this grows in a tree that looks very much like a papaya, but it's not. And this is sort of the basis of the Thai meal. This is going to be a salad. I really can't tell you what it tastes like because it doesn't taste like anything that I've ever tasted before. But they very carefully shred it. Now here's Udom's boy doing the dishes. You'll notice that they don't have wells as such, but this water supply comes from cisterns. And here Pon begins taking over the chopping chore here. This little Thai mixing bowl is seen very often in Thailand, and they just seem to chop everything up. And notice these red hot peppers, and believe you me, they are hot. They really go for these hot peppers, and you'll find them in most everything they fix. Now these are little anchovies, raw anchovies, and they're made into a fish sauce that is very popular in Thailand. It doesn't look too good, but it imparts a right good flavor once you get over the smell. You'll notice that in rural Thailand, everything's done right on the floor. People prepare the meals on the floor, and the meals are eaten on the floor. The floors are kept very clean, and for this reason, everyone removes his shoes before coming in to the house. And this fish sauce is poured right over this whatever this stuff is. I wish I knew what the name of this fruit is. She's adding a little lime, or actually it's not a lime, but similar to a lime. She grinds everything up and pounds it all together. This is going to be the main course.
Now? Yeah, okay.
Now then, Udom's sister brought over a basket of sticky rice, and this is what Udom is now making into a little ball. In rural Thailand, they do not use knives and forks, but just simply with your fingers take some of the rice and then mix it with the salad type thing there. Other items there include elephant ear stalks, which really were very unusual but very tasty. Here Udom makes the ball of rice, and then she will add this salad type mixture, and that's the way it's done. These green beans are eaten raw, like we would eat, I suppose, radishes.
Bill. All three, okay?
Now, actually, this stuff is really pretty good, but wow, is it ever hot.
Get out here with get out here with her. Okay.
It's a shame that not many GIs or Americans get a chance to really experience the real Thai culture. They see the urban Thais in Bangkok. Now, as I said, this was during the monsoon season, and they had a heavy downpour, and these kids saw the perfect opportunity to have a good time. Since water is a scarce commodity, why everyone makes best use of this downpour.